we'll see if that works. But anyways, welcome. I felt like this was the right day to show up, and it's really cute. Whenever I opened up the app today, someone was being celebrated for creating a new gift, and the new gift was a dragon, which I felt was a really good sign for me because I love dragons. So that decided it for me. Today, for my very first broadcast here, I'm going to pull some Dragon Oracle cards, and we'll just see how it goes. Absolutely. So anyways, thank you very much for being here. No pretty filter on this app, but I think we'll just work through it. All right, so yeah, and it does work on YouTube too. I see that over here. How cool. All right, I'm everywhere. So anyways, once again, I'm Sadie from All Natural Me. We're going to pull some Dragon Oracle cards, and then we can also play my number game too. I'm also going to maybe just make sure, hold on, I'm going to rub your face for a second. Make sure that I didn't have a big old thumbprint on my camera. All right, so anyways, welcome everybody. This is my very first time here. Thank you. I'm here. I'm me. So I'm going to pull us Dragon Oracle cards, and then we will play the number game. The number game helps me get to know you, and it helps me warm up my intuitive skills, and it's also just fun. So if you guys want to play that right off the bat, we can. This is how it works. You pick a number between 1 and 75, just the first one that pops into your head. Like, bam, that is your number. Oh my gosh, Heather, you're on the ball. Heather picked 7. I love 7. That's my life path number. Another good sign from this app today. Thank you so much. All right, so your little fortune, number 7, is the most reliable way to predict the future is to create it. I'll repeat that. The most reliable way to predict the future is to create it. So I love this one because, you know, we don't need to sit here and worry about what's going to happen tomorrow because we know that we can control reality with our thoughts, with our emotions, with our frequency. So the most reliable way, you don't have to come in here and ask me what is in store for your future because you already know because you're going to create it. All right. So anyways, thanks for being a fan. I will follow back everyone. When I'm done with the app, I'll just look and I'll follow everybody. Hello. So anyways, Katie, thank you. All right. Pick a number, Katie. Show them how we do this. The number game. And everyone, even if you don't want to play, the message is to always be you, because that's what makes you beautiful. Okay, remember, it's great to make friends on YouNow, but don't share private information. Oh, yeah. Because this is my first broadcast here, they're like giving me little tips on the screen. Like, don't give too much personal information, Sadie. I would never do that, right? All right, Katie, how are you? Did you see me on YouTube or were you already on this app? I'm curious. Because it's supposed to be like I linked accounts so it would go over to YouTube. Okay, 11 for Katie. Katie. Whew, mama, what if you simply devoted this year to loving yourself more? So from April, whatever it is, to next April, whatever it is. What if, it's the 15th, I know that. What if you just decided to love yourself more? And on Twitter, oh gosh, uh-oh, here they come. I'm good. So I've been stalking this app for a couple weeks, and I thought to myself, I'm ready for something new, and if like my broadcasts go to YouTube and then they get saved over there, that's kind of a perk for me. And it looks like, hey, look, there I am on YouTube. Yeah, so they go over there because sometimes I say good things, and it's like always a shame on the apps where they just delete them, right? Because people can't go back and listen or, you know, relive it. So I thought I would try it. I'm kind of ready to come out of, I did hibernate a little bit with live streaming The 64 Days of Peace and Nonviolence, that didn't count. I mean, like Hangout live streaming. So I thought I would just try it again. So Kate, I don't know if you heard this story, but when I logged into this app today, the first thing that I saw was somebody getting recognized or congratulated for making a new gift on the app, and it was a dragon. I know. So I was like, it's a sign from the universe. So we're going to pull some dragon cards, and then later, I'm only going to do a relatively half-hour broadcast, because then Greg's going to come home from the store and the dogs are going to go nuts and I need to help put the groceries away. But then later on tonight, I'm going to pull cards for my weekly Oracle card reading, which I hope you're enjoying. All right, so you haven't pulled any cards lately. I know. We kind of like need to get back into it, don't we? And yeah, you will love yourself more. And you know what? You have been, right? So that's just kind of a confirmation too, to just be like, you're right. I still need to keep loving myself more. The work is always there to be done. And, truly, if we are ever hating other people in our life, that really is a sign. More self-love, more self-love, more self-love. So, yeah, that's a good message for all of us. All right, that's enough number game. So let's pull ourselves a couple dragons. Katie, actually, you also have this deck, right? Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do. I think so, unless my memory's gone. It gone. That memory gone. So this is a deck by Diana Cooper, a magical woman from the UK. They're all dragons. They're all really interesting, cool dragons. So, yeah, and the unicorn one. I know. Yes, you'll have to share with us soon on the community page. But I know sometimes life gets kind of like busy and the weather gets nice. And we just had a couple nice days. And yeah, it's like I could literally forget about my phone. Easy peasy. So I'm going to just ask these unicorn dragon cards. I don't have unicorns. I'm starting with the dragons. I felt like it was a really cute little synchronicity to open the app and see the dragon emoji right off the bat. So I'm asking these dragons to come into my life and to your life as well, and to clear anything that needs cleared. This could be just little negative things. This could be any resistance. This could be that like final limiting belief system that you just keep on holding on to. Let's see like what the dragons want us to know and maybe confirm in our life. And let's see if they have anything to say about this app. All right, let's just be open to it. So anyways, I'm glad everybody's doing good. Katie, it's so great to see you. Katie's my patron on Patreon. Thank you so much, Mama. And she's just a cool lady mama friend girl. All right, so anyways, I don't know if you can tell, but I'm excited because I haven't really done this in a while. I miss it because as I was sitting upstairs thinking, you should make your weekly video while you still have daylight coming in the window, I was like, yeah, but I feel more excited about getting on the app. And so that's going to be the first thing we need to remember. If your excitement is actually working, and it hasn't worked in a long time, which mine's been like on vacation, like excitement's been on vacay. If all of a sudden you feel passionate about something, hello, these are your guides speaking to you. This is your inner knowing. You should do the live stream first. But my mind was like, oh no, but logically, blah, 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 blah. Let's put logic aside, you guys. It's time to be passionate. So our first dragon is the pure white dragon from Orion. Isn't that fun? The pure white dragon from Orion, as Sadie scratches her nose. So this dragon transforms your ascension knowledge into pure wisdom. So that's kind of funny that I was just saying, let's put our logic aside. How is logic different from wisdom? Right? Like logic is just something that our mind is kind of like taught to think, or like, logic to me is like kind of emotionless, right? Wisdom is like that knowing. Like I literally don't have to be schooled in any particular subject, yet I have the wisdom of this universe within me. So the pure white dragon from Orion transforms your ascension knowledge into pure wisdom. Now, if anyone's listening and they don't know what ascension is us moving up the vibrational scale in the universe. That's one way to say it. It's us moving from like the third dimension into 4D into 5D. That's what ascension means, kind of like a raising of your frequency. So the message is to process what you know, act with truth and honesty, and let your wings of light grow and expand. So for me personally, I have read book on book on book, and I'm not even a big reader, right? Of all these kind of like ideas about ascension, ideals about who I am and what I want to be. And so now the white dragon from Orion is saying, like, take everything that you know and process it now. Like, not in a way that you're just trying to like spit off facts or spout off something that sounds kind of smart. Process it in an inner way that now you have this wisdom that you just know. You just know it. So, and with that, keep acting with truth and honesty, right? Sometimes the smartest thing you can say is that you don't know, right? I don't know, but I know that there is a higher power or a knowingness in the universe that does, and I hand it over to that, right? So act with truth and honesty and let your wings of light grow and expand. That last part is, I think, the most important message with this first card. Holding more light in your body, letting your vibration and frequency just start to, you don't have to let it take over the whole world, but just start like this. You have this love light inside of you, okay? Or light love. Hi. So the more you can let it grow, expand, permeate, that's a really good word, permeate into where you are, the space that you're in, the people you're with, you will literally help raise the vibration of not only just your own personal space, but that of the collective. And that is going to help transform the collective's ascension knowledge into pure wisdom. So I think that's a really good message. Let your wings of light grow and expand. All right, that's the pure white dragon from Orion. So we're going to pull a second dragon card. I'm good. We're pulling dragon cards. This is my first broadcast on this app, so thank you for being here. This is our second dragon. Leaving it open to the dragons who wants to come through. And we've got the golden solar dragon. The golden solar dragon. So this is really cool. The golden solar dragon helps you stand in your masculine power with wisdom. So maybe some other time. This is going to be a short broadcast for me. So our first and second dragon, keyword wisdom, they're both talking about your knowledge in pure wisdom and your masculine power with wisdom. Okay, so this is a message to let your DNA be reprogrammed and light codes activated. Become an inspired leader. So I really want to talk about this one. Absolutely. Whew, thank you, Andrew. You have a few friends. All right, so as we hold more light into our body, we literally do allow our DNA to accept these codes, allow these codes to be activated within you. Okay, that's whether you allow it or not, it's going to happen, right? That's evolution, that's ascension, that's what's happening. But as you give it deliberate attention and permission, you can help accelerate it. So let your DNA be reprogrammed, okay, because you have a lot more potential in this body that you hold right now. So the dragons are saying, let as much light as you can, the solar dragon, let your body hold as much light as you can. Okay, light, love, love, light. It's what it's the energy of the universe. Because as you activate these light codes, you're going to have more memories, you're going to have better intuition, you're going to really kind of wake up to the reality that you live in, right? And then you become this deliberate creator. Like, you don't just let life keep happening to you. You start to, it's not maybe the right word, but manipulate the life that you want. That's totally not the right word, but that's the word that I used. So there's a second message to this golden solar dragon, because it's coming in with masculine energy, masculine power. It's asking you to become a leader. So if you are on a spiritual journey, if you are on this path of light, or let's call it positivity, if you are on this positive path, it's time now to really get your shine on, really light up the room for everyone, because you can uplift others, right? I mean, you go into a room, there's Grumpy Joe, there's Happy You. Joe either has to come up here and be happy with you if you guys want to interact, or you got to lower yourself down here to Grumpy Joe. I'm not suggesting you lower yourself or your energy ever. Really. No one is worth lowering yourself for. So you maintain this like high energy, this love, this light, this positivity. And Joe's like, he feels it. He feels called to it. And so you help uplift Grumpy Joe. And now Grumpy Joe's just kind of like neutral Joe. And it feels really good to Joe. And you're helping like the collective, and you're helping truly the Earth's ascension. Okay, what's up? I don't know. Do you know Grumpy Joe? Oh, Grumpy Joe. I don't know Grumpy Joe. Just kidding. I know a lot of Grumpy Joes. Hey, Dawn. All right. Just in time for our third dragon. Just to recap, first we had the pure white dragon from Orion, really asking us to just take everything that we know, that we've learned, that we've experienced, and really start to just hold it in our body now as true wisdom. The solar dragon is asking us to step up into our masculine power, become a leader of shining light and positivity, and to consciously accept the upgrades and say, I now activate my light codes. I now activate my light codes. Merkaba. I now activate my light codes. So let's get into our third dragon. I missed you guys. I missed you, KT. Yeah, I don't know, how often I will be here. So you guys, if you want to turn your notifications on, either here on YouTube, I am going to send them over there so that they hold the replay. But yeah, it's nothing like live hangout. That is fun for me. So yeah, let's become the inspired leaders of our life. Even if you don't want to stand on a pedestal, we're going to pull this third card now. Even if you don't want to do something so in front of the camera per se, be the leader in your life. You have friends, you have family, you have coworkers. Be be the leader in your life. Okay, so this is always a dilemma for me, right? We got 1 and 1.5, but this one is really coming out towards me. Oh, it's the rose pink dragon. This is a cool way to end. Yeah, we're pulling oracle cards today. Thank you so much. Pull both. I know. Pull both of those, the top and the bottom. So we just had the golden solar dragon asking us to stand in our masculine power. We're going to stay balanced in our very first broadcast here. We're coming through with feminine energy. So these are dragon oracle cards. They have messages about our ascension. Dragon energy is really cool. This is the rose pink dragon. This prepares your heart to connect with the higher facets of the cosmic heart. So the golden solar dragon that we just had, is very masculine in nature. But as we all are learning, or maybe already know, we really must have a balance of masculine and feminine in our energy fields. Don't think gender. This is just pure energy essence. We have masculine and feminine. And if they're out of balance, there's disharmony. So it's really cool that we are ending with a feminine one. I will be back on again soon to do personal card pulls. Today is just a relatively quick broadcast. So I can't today, but I will soon. All right, so open your heart. This is what this dragon is saying. And she's holding a beautiful lotus rose. She has petals spiraling around her. Okay, which is important because the golden solar dragon was just talking about us upgrading our DNA. Okay, and you can't really see, but the petals are going up her as like one strand of the DNA. So open your heart. That's the message. To warm-hearted love and diamond light. So all these cards are really connected today, that we do need to hold more light in our body. Rose Pink Dragon says, yeah, but how do you do that? Open your heart. Open your heart chakra. Okay? Hold it in this space right here. And then it also says to connect with the love of the universe. So that, in essence, is exactly what is upgrading our DNA. Light. Have you noticed how they're trying very hard to block out light from coming into Earth, right? They're spraying the skies every day. It's kind of like somebody up there in the hierarchy of government knows that something big is happening on a galactic scale. And so a lot of the light coming into Earth is blocked at this time. But it's still getting through enough for us to absorb it into our body, to open up our heart chakra, and to hold that love, that light love within us. And as we hold more in our body, then we can do the upgrades, we can activate the light codes, and we can start becoming those inspired leaders in our life and kind of radiating it out to everybody. All right, so anyways, is it? It might. Anyways, so let me just see the thank you for the gifts. Thank you for the applause. Namaste. Yeah, absolutely. So yeah, there's a lot of codes coming in. There's a lot of activations. I do love, here's our 3 cards. We had the Orion White Dragon, we had the Golden Solar Dragon, and then we ended with the very feminine dragon. So it is saying, get wise, get your knowledge going on, get your wisdom activated, start being intuitive, step up, use your masculine energy that you do have, absolutely. Be the inspired leaders, still acting with wisdom. Let your DNA be reprogrammed. Let your light codes activate. At the same time, open up your heart space, stay balanced, stay in love. So if you have any fears that like the world's gonna end or are we gonna die? Well, yeah, maybe someday, right? And I say maybe, right? Because you maybe don't have to. So anyways, stay in love. If you feel any fear, you have moved away from love. Okay? You're not connected to that beautiful, reassuring energy if you're feeling fear. So you need to open up your heart space and you need to stay and connect with the love of the universe. This is your power. Being able to do this is your power. Yeah, Katie, that's exactly where I was going to go. Don't live in fear. Katie says, don't live in fear. Sadie says, don't live in fear. Because when you live in fear, you lower your frequency, you lose all of your power, and then you feed, literally, the negativity that's trying to hold back humanity. So open up your heart space. And we can do this now together before I sign off. If you've never done this before, the feeling is of just dropping down into this area, okay, on your chest. You take that deep breath and you just sort of hold a warm essence right there. Just hold a warm essence in your heart space and envision it filling, let's do a pinkish, maybe greenish if that resonates with you. Pinkish, she wants it pink. Pinkish light, and just sort of allow that to warm you. And you really will feel it, kind of maybe even moving back your shoulders a little bit. And you just breathe into that space. And you don't have to think about anything. And it's best if you don't. It's best if you just concentrate on your breathing, because then you know you're in your heart space and not your mind. So when you are in this space of love, you will not be in fear. So anytime that fear comes to you, acknowledge it. Say, hello, fear. I see you. Do you have a message for me? What are you trying to tell me? What do I need to acknowledge or integrate or accept? Right? You look fear in the eye. And staying grounded in your heart space, you help fear transmute. And we can talk more about that later, absolutely. Or watch any of the 100 videos I have on YouTube. So anyways, you guys, thank you so much for joining me. Connect with the love of the universe. That is the message. And just to end the broadcast, thank you so much for joining me, you guys. I can feel that my time is up. I just want to show you what's on the bottom. Hi, Veneer. I just want to show you what's on the bottom is Thor's red, black, and gold dragon. So this is the dragon that wants to end the broadcast for anyone who's feeling fear. This dragon is a protective dragon. I mean, you are protected, and you can call on dragon energy. This dragon protects you in times of change, which is what we are in. We're going to be in a time of change for a really long time, possibly. but it is a time of change. So a time of rapid transition and transformation. Relax. Relax. You are safe. So isn't that cool? We kind of got into that feeling of fear, and on the bottom of the deck, there's Thor's dragon saying, you need to relax, right? Relax. Because if you're feeling that fear, anxiety, tension, worry, negative, then you can't get into your heart space because you're up here. So Thor is saying, relax. And Rose Pink Dragon is saying, thank you. Now get into your heart space. So there, for anybody who was worried about anything, we just ended this broadcast with Thor's red, black, and gold dragon. Thank you so much, Richard. Thank you. As far as my singing monsters, I'm kind of taking a little break from that. So if you're into Oracle cards, please, you guys, everybody subscribe now. I will be back for more broadcasts. I have a good feeling about this app. I like it. And like I said, when I opened up the app today, there was a cute little dragon notification waiting for me. So I thought, this is in the bag. All right. I love you too. So much love, you guys. Those were really simple and beautiful and yet kind of profound messages that we needed to hear today. Just, keep staying in your heart space and relax, relax. I love that because all over my house, I have these little coasters that say relax because I like to be reminded every time I go into a new room. Thank you so much, Mama. I love you very, very much. I love you all. Light, love, and love light to you all. This is Sadie from All Natural Me, and I will be back again soon. All right, take care, you guys. Thank you so, so much.